Hi everyone and welcome. Stefania Pulio here, your empowerment relationship coach. And today I would like to speak about how to diffuse an argument. Now, I know a lot of you out there have been in this situation where we have gotten into a heated argument with our significant other, and sometimes we just don't know how to act, whether to just disappear or hang around or add more fuel to the fire, which really is not a good way of dealing with it. But sometimes people may argue that the best way to deal with it is actually letting it go, letting your partner sort of like calm down, diffuse themselves and yourself, and then revisiting the situation or the argument a little bit later without arguing, of course. But I can say from experience that I have found myself in a lot of situations similar, and I kind of asked myself, how could I have handled it better? How could I have dealt with that situation? How could I have diffused it and not let it get out of control or let it linger for so long? Because sometimes when we let things go, we fester over them and we hold on to negativity and grudges, and what happens is it sort of like boils over into hours, days, weeks, and what happens is we don't actually deal with the situation, and when another argument arises, what we tend to do is like pile on more anger and more resentment. So then when another situation happens, we don't only focus on what is actually happening or the argument that you're actually arguing about, you tend to stack on other situations or arguments that have not been resolved, basically, and you then create another argument which spills over into something that happened weeks ago, months ago. So what I suggest, or what I found to have helped, is diffusing the problem pretty much as soon as possible. So if it means letting that your other partner, your significant other, calm down a little bit and then revisiting the situation, but then approaching it with letting them know how you feel and what actually happened and how you were feeling at the time. Secondly, remember, don't pile on situations that have happened weeks before, months before. Focus on the argument or the situation that is at hand, because when you are not focusing on what is on hand and you pile on other stuff, what happens is the argument then gets out of control and you've got more of a situation to deal with. And thirdly, when you are discussing or arguing, try and not hurt the other person. Okay, so what is really, really important is not saying derogative things and not putting that person down, or not making them feel that they're worthy, because that is so important. It's like adding salt to the wound. So remember, try and diffuse the problem as quickly as possible. Secondly, don't pile on other situations that aren't at hand with the argument that you're talking about. And thirdly, try and not hurt your partner, because sometimes we can say some really hurtful things, and once they're said, they can really cause a lot of damage. So be really conscious, take a deep breath, walk away if you have to, and then come back and revisit the situation. All right, so I hope that has helped. I would love to hear your comments. Press like on the bottom of this video, and would love to hear any comments, any suggestions, anything of hand. Just leave it down below, and be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram and on my website. Okay, so That's it from me to you with love and passion, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye for now.